Does it make any difference, like? Do you know? I mean, surely all we have to do is just be nice to one another. You know, and we take great comfort in pointing out other people's deficiencies. Because it makes us feel good about ourselves for a moment. When we're attacking others, we're safe. And obesity offers us a wonderful opportunity to do this. Look at that. You fat fuck, you. Is there only one of you under that jumper? You're a waste of wool. That's what you are, a waste of wool. You need to be educated about food. And they don't. Obese people don't need to be educated about food. Because obesity has nothing to do with food. It's got to do with boredom. That's why your wife is in bed at 10:30 at night eating lasagna. She's bored. You're afraid to ask her, does she want anything from the kitchen? More lasagna! A glass of red wine and a surprise! And if the surprise doesn't have Cadbury's written on it somewhere, you can fuck off back to the kitchen. We can overcome obesity by bringing some excitement back into obese people's lives. We can do that by hunting them. If once a year all the obese people in your town were forced onto cattle trucks and driven into the hills, and you could hunt them from May till September, they'd be back in town round Halloween, trim as pool cues. I don't feel the same way about sex as I used to, you know? I wouldn't have the horn that I used to have, you know? I still get the horn, but it's not the trumpet that it used to be. You wouldn't go into Jerusalem on the back of a donkey announcing the birth of Christ with this. No, you would not. There was one time in my life I was all horn, head to toe. Here he comes. The horn. Now, 47. I feel like I'm going in to the soft Mickey phase of my life. Soft Mickey. Laying across your lap like an old rope on a harbour wall. A soft Mickey never done no harm to nobody, sure it didn't. You'd want to be a bad bastard to do damage with a soft Mickey. You could smother somebody if you put your mind to it, but they'd have to be half into it themselves, I'm thinking. A soft Mickey means you're safe. You can be trusted. Good-looking women can call to the house and your wife will be there. Take him. Fucking take him. Take him to an orgy. He'll make tea for everybody. Take him. But there are big pharmaceutical companies out there and they want to prey on men's insecurities like they have done on women's vulnerabilities for decades. Trying to make men feel bad about their soft Mickeys. Like it's not manly. Do you have difficulty achieving and maintaining an erection? Yes, I do. But it's normal. You wouldn't have an ad for teenagers going, does your Mickey go hard during geography? Well, then you're a fucking weirdo. All our bodies change as we get older. Women's bodies, they change. Any man who's living with a woman, he sees the changes. He doesn't fucking mention them, but he sees them. As women get older, your bodies just start fucking Better find the right word here, lads. relaxing. Your body just starts fucking relaxing. Every day another bit of you exhales. Never to fucking inhale again. You fucking collapse like a wedding cake left out in the rain. Blop, blop, blop. But the amazing thing about women, the pride you take in your appearance. No one is as harsh a critic of a woman's body than the woman herself. That's the truth of it, isn't it, girls? You fucking know what you have to deal with. Looking at your naked reflection first thing in the morning. If you put your ear to the door, that's all you hear. Like she's Darth Vader's mother. But she begins through sheer fucking willpower, determination, and elastic straps to heave herself into some sort of a commercially acceptable shape for the day. Pushing shit where it doesn't belong. Ah! Her belly button is around by her arsehole. That's why they're so good at packing. Those wedges they wear aren't empty. They're full of back fat. They've manhandled down the back of their calves. I mean, not that I can talk. Men just want to fuck off. Like cowboys. We don't know where we go or when we back, but we just want to fuck off. There isn't a man in this room who at least 3 times a day doesn't think to himself, I'd love to fuck off. Up on your horse, lads. Riding across the desert. Keeping your eyes out for engines. The sun beating down on you. Couple of buzzards circling overhead. They're still there. You and your horse riding across Minnesota during the winter. Cloppity clop, clippity clop, cloppity cloppity clip to clop to clippity clop to clop to clop, clop 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 cloppity 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 clippity clop clippity clop 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 clop. You have to make those noises for a horse when he's walking through snow. If a horse is walking and doesn't hear the sound of his own footsteps, he starts to doubt his own existence. That's the last thing a man with a head full of trouble needs. A fucking horse having an existentialist crisis. I feel. I don't even think, lads. I feel. That's what I'm having now. An existentialist crisis. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps. I remember the sounds of my own name. I feel like there's nothing you can depend on. Happiness comes, happiness goes. But there's nothing you can fucking depend on it to make you happy. Love. I don't feel the same way about love as I used to. Young people in this room still have hope in their faces, looking out for their soulmate. Fucking good luck with that. You'll end up with a cellmate like the rest of us that'll have to fucking do you. You realise as you get older, no matter who you're living with, there's always going to be a gap between you. There's always going to be distance. Because they're a completely different person and they're always changing. So are you. And if you don't acknowledge this fucking gap on a daily basis, romantic neurosis will drive you fucking nuts. Because you feel as if you're supposed to be closer than you actually fucking are. Marriage is about waking up every morning a few minutes before your partner does and leaning over them in the bed and asking them, who are you? I thought I knew you, but I fucking don't. Why did we think this was going to work out? We have nothing in common. Nothing apart from them fucking brats down the hall. Nothing! If they weren't here, do you think we'd still be together? Because I have my... Sorry, love, no, I didn't mean to wake you there. I'm just going to the kitchen to make some tea. You'll have a couple, you will, fair play to you. We are a country full of